Hello, audience. I've come to talk to all of you today to discuss why the legal drinking age should be 18 rather than 21. Now, I'm sure you've all probably thought about this over time, and you've probably all come to some conclusion on it. And it's probably the same conclusion that I've made. There really isn't a good reason. At the age of 18, we are thrust into adulthood. We're expected to get a job, buy a house, when we literally start off with nothing. Yet we still can't have that beer. We are not only allowed, but we are encouraged to enlist in the military. Still can't have that beer. We're also encouraged to enroll in college, where we'll accumulate a debt that we'll be paying off well into our 30s. Still can't have that beer. We are also supposed to vote for the next President of the United States of America. Still can't have that beer. We are allowed to give our life for our country. But don't you have that beer? The supposed reason for the legal age being 21 rather than 18 is that people at the age of 21 will drink more responsibly than those at the age of 18. Now, I hate to burst this bubble, but if you're not responsible enough to drink at the age of 18, you're probably not going to be responsible at the age of 21. That kind of maturity, if it's not there already, it's probably not going to be there. So, this policy, this having the drinking age set to 18, it's been done before, and it's being done in other countries. And you know what? It actually works. Other countries are performing better than us in terms of alcohol-related incidents when their legal age is set to 18 and ours is 21. Now, why is that? I believe that it's because when the legal age is set to 21, when you turn 18, it's forbidden. So, what do people automatically do? They want to do what is forbidden, what they are not allowed to do. That's just how people operate. So, if you were to change the age to 18, it would all of a sudden lose a lot of its luster because alcohol is really easy to get a hold of once you're 18, but not so much when you're a little younger than that. Now, this doesn't mean that we wouldn't drink, because we would. But it would probably also mean that we would drink responsibly. Which brings me to my next point. In college, students are probably going to try alcohol regardless of the legality at some point in time. Now, when they try it in college, they can try it at the age of 18, they can try it at the age of 21, it doesn't matter. But at the age of 18, they are subject to a lot more problems. For instance, at the age of 18, when a college student tries alcohol, if they're caught, they can be thrown out of college, they can lose scholarships, they can lose everything in their life that they've ever worked for. They can also be tried as an adult and several other things. Not to mention at a party, when you're 18, if they're afraid to call cops and whatnot, if there's an incident, you could die simply because you are 18 and not 21. All because of ridiculous policy. So, this brings me to my last and final point. I'm 20 years old. I'm really not big on alcohol. I don't really care. It's not my thing. What agitates me the most is simply the principle of it. The policy is a broken policy. It's ridiculous. So, I advise everyone to take action against this. My voice alone isn't going to do anything. But, together, all of our voices, that's going to be pretty tough to ignore.